Чем-то мне эта мелодия прям героев напоминает, третьих. Что-то прям общее есть с темой какого-то из замков, но не суть. То есть у меня еще и основная Депония играет, и по сути это была какая-то странная какофония, что ли? Да, ладно, в общем, всем доброго вечера. Что-то я прям запустился, даже не посмотрел, как у меня там что куда. Но ладно. Поехали пытаться сообразить, что нужно сделать. Так, консоль. Тень. У нас есть... Что там нарисовано? У нас есть... Сердце, бита. Ну, допустим, вот так вот поменяю, что будет. А нет, стойка. Нет, кнопки не нажимаются. Инвертор энергии. Если я его в гнездо воткну. Окей. Лаги. Я могу зайти в конвейер. Так, это пила. Это лазер. Это заморозка. Окей. Ага, и соответственно, что мы имеем? Пусть, допустим, нас сначала ударит, потом подожжет. Это лазер. Это потушит наоборот. Нет, подожжет. Заморозит. Попилит. А это что делает? Так, пилит, склеивает. Это после заморозки, допустим. Ну, вообще вот так вот, по идее. Она прям простая выходит. Или битва в конце должна быть. Нас сейчас бьет. Замораживает. Пилит. Склеивает. размораживает. Или запекает наоборот. Нет. Если вот так местами поменять. Зажгло, заморозило, распилило, склеила, добила. Все, понял. Понял. Вот так вот. Заморозила, распилила это, а потом разбила битой. Да? Правильно я понял? Все ж просто. Заморозила. Попилила. Склеила. Запекло. Разбила. Все. Ну, пойдем. Свет в конце тоннеля, да. Да не, все просто уже.
This isn't hell after all. It's some kind of factory, and a crappy one at that. Could this mean that I'm not dead after all? Can somebody explain what's going on?
Так, допустим, а здесь что?
Hey, you! Stop! Wait! Don't move! I demand some answers! Oh, rats.
Что за странный недосмерть? Тушка фри. Шампойло. Тирная соль, масло и сулетюрница.
Not that I really know, but these are obviously not ripe yet. They're still totally green.
Возьми оливки. Масло. Что у нас еще есть? Дверь. Закрыта?
Oh, I can't believe it! He's bolted the door from the outside, but that's not gonna stop me. Door, meet Rufus!
Бобы. Берем бобы. Вода.
This water looks totally different from the water at home. It's fizzy, and it's not green. What am I supposed to do with this? It's empty. End of story. Huh. That doesn't make sense.
Ладно, пока оставим.
Hey! Hello! Quit playing games with me!
Oh, I've got company. How nice. nice.
Nothing is nice here.
But you know you're alive again. Isn't that fantastic?
No, it's not. I should be dead.
Calm yourself. How about a cup of peppermint tea? It's relaxing and refreshes your breath. There's nothing better when you've only just come back from the dead.
I don't need no stinking peppermint. I want answers. Where am I?
Welcome to my humble abode.
You live here?
Nice place, huh? This used to be the facility where the organon was created.
Фабрика по созданию органонцев.
Factory, in fact.
Ugh, it looks more like a waste processing plant.
Actually, that's what it is. You need plenty of organic material in order to clone people.
You're telling me that the Dark Exchequer consists of biological waste?
I'd be a little less condescending if I were you, Prototype R.
Proto what? Oh yeah, prototype yourself.
I didn't mean to offend you, Rufus.
You know my name?
Of course I do. I'm the one who gave it to you.
What are you saying?
Rufus это клон.
Creative name I ever came up with. You're one of a series of prototypes that predated the mass production of the organon. Only 3 of them survived. Prototype A, Prototype C, and you. Prototype R.
A and C, Argus and Cletus?
And R, as in Rufus, exactly. Rufus stands for red-haired. I thought I could tell you apart by the color of your hair, but I never managed to create hair colors that lasted beyond puberty. Unfortunately, that wasn't the only flaw. All the prototypes had problems before I came up with the right composition. The clones were designed as dispensable workers, so I took away your respect for life. Unfortunately, that also meant that many of you were not afraid of death. There were various accidents.
It's not true!
Yes, it is.
But it can't be! I'm not like the Organons!
I never claimed you were. It's true that your genes are almost identical. You have no respect for life, but you have one thing that they lack completely.
Sex appeal.
Hope.
Yeah, and sex appeal, right? I'm not like Cletus or Argus!
Of course not. Cletus originally had green hair, and Argus blue.
Да-да-да.
But I wasn't thinking of hair. Look, they're conniving backstabbers, while I'm just totally trustworthy. They're arrogant and conceited, but I'm super modest. They're evil assholes, and I'm just too wonderful for...
Just stop right there, Rufus. Rufus, you're not identical because you are much more than just the sum of your genes. All your experiences, all your memories add up to form the person you are today.
You mean we once were completely identical? Only I was capable of learning from my failures?
Yes, that's it. Well, close enough, at least. In your case, the gene for learning from your failures wasn't rendered correctly, but the rest is true.
Wait, if I'm a clone, wouldn't I have to be very young now?
A surprisingly good question. See those containers over there? In them, I simulate the natural process of aging.
So you can choose the age of your clones?
Exactly.
Then why do you look like shit?
Don't be so rude.
Okay, I'm a clone, right? So why am I still wearing the same coat?
Seriously? Oh, not a clothes business again. I create life, for crying out loud. You should think that everyone would be totally astounded by that fact. But no! Everyone always asks about the outfit.
Oh, well, excuse me. Okay, if I'm a clone, why do I remember everything?
Oh, you're paying attention.
Of course I'm paying attention.
That wasn't really intended in your design, but, oh well, the technology is quite simple. I can use a full body scanner like this one to create and save a copy of your entire neural network. In those cloning chambers over there, the newly formed neural pathways are trimmed into the right shape by teeny tiny knives during the maturation process. The process resembles pruning a bonsai tree. The difference being, of course, that the brain is much more complex and it takes mere nanoseconds to cut.
Я тоже ни хера не понял.
Sorry, what was that after intended in your design?
Never mind.
None of your drivel makes any sense.
I know, maybe it was a bit too much information all at once. But feel free to ask me anything you want to know.
Who the crap are you?
My name is Hermes. I used to be the head of this clone facility.
You've got to be incredibly old.
Technically speaking, I've only lived for 2 days. I clone myself anew on a regular basis. Keeps me young, but my genes are old. The intervals keep getting shorter.
Why don't you just die?
Why would I want to? I feel absolutely fine.
That's not what you look like. Why can't you just accept it? Your life has run its course.
On the contrary, I'm in top shape. Could you, for a moment? Thank you. Now, where was I?
You're amazingly fit.
Ah, yes, exactly. As a fiddle.
Why didn't you let me die?
You were dead, strictly speaking. I cloned your mortal remains.
Yeah, but why? I deserve to be dead.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one should be dead on a beautiful day like this.
This isn't a beautiful day. I screwed it all up.
Whoa, got a bit of a guilt complex, have we? No matter what you've done, get over it. Life goes on.
You call this life? This isn't life. This is a cheap copy of life. A counterfeit. An artificially created imitation.
Oh, nothing here is artificial. All my clones are made from organically grown materials.
Didn't you say you found the ingredients in the garbage?
Biological waste. Organic. 100% natural. Oh, except for the nucleic acid. That is synthesized from radioactive sludge.
It's not true!
Yes, it is.
But it was all for nothing. Deponia's lost, and so's gold, and it's all my fault. Why carry on with this rotten life?
Because there is still hope. Life goes on.
Life goes on. And how will you make sure of that? Are you going to use that contraption to clone all of Deponia? I'll show you what I think of your stupid machine.
No, Rufus! No, Rufus, don't do that!
Stop me if you can!
Don't!
Take that!
Destroy.
Not the machine!
Take that!
Not the machine! Ouch!
Нет, не ломается.
That hurt! That hurt!
Okay.
Cut it out!
Hey!
Stop it!
Destroy.
No!
There! Ha ha ha! Your turn!
What have you done? You destroyed everything. This means it was all for nothing.
You've got it at last!
You were right about everything, except for one little matter. It is all my fault. It was me who, way back when, believed that Deponia was no longer inhabitable, and I came up with the evacuation plan. I designed Elysium, and I created the organon, and then, when I was done, I started to have second thoughts. I stayed behind on Deponia to look for a better solution. I had all the time in the world, and I messed it up. I have run out of time. I cannot make up for what I have done. I thought that I had deserved to live with my guilt, but even that concept turned out to be overly optimistic, because where there is life, there is hope. So what I deserve is to die with my guilt.
Почему ты с косой ходишь?
Go on then. What? Go! Yes! But goal? She's still dead. What did I expect? But Hermes was gonna do something about it. Don't tell me he was gonna... I really need to talk to him. It's not over till it's over.
Так, вода, протеины, жиры, углеводы, минералы.
No way. I'm unique, more or less. Certainly not. There are more than enough.
Так, вода, протеины, жиры, углеводы, минералы. Загадочная шестая шкала.
This gauge is... I wonder what it means, but as long as it's... If I read these...
Утконосы вампиры. Охренеть.
A vampire platypus. I've never encountered one of those before. Okay now. Wait! Stop!
It's too late, Rufus. You're right. There is no more hope.
No!
Он самоубился.
Oh, crap. What do I do now? This symbol seems so that the tank contains enough.
Так, то есть берем воду.
I wonder whether this is one. This is where the tank is filled, and the gauges over there show the levels for the various components. Looks like I'm gonna have to.
Допустим, мы берем воду.
I don't know. This seems a little off to me. Yeah, I knew something was wrong with that stuff. The gauge for minerals rose along with the water gauge. Ah, who cares? I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Beggars can't be choosers. I knew it. The protein gauge has risen, and so has the one for carbohydrates. Looks like they were roach eggs after all.
Жиры.
I don't know. Here goes nothing. Huh. The oil seems to count as fat. Lucky guess. This gauge is... I wonder what it... But, as long... So... The tank contains... The tank contains... The tank contains enough water...
Воды для двух.
This must stand... So... Enough minerals...
Для двух.
I guess this... So... The tank has...
Для двух.
This symbol... So... The tank's got enough fat...
То есть у нас всего хватает, да?
Quitting time is... What? Still too soon to clock off? Probably because the holes have closed up since the shift started. What? Probably
Ага, вот сюда.
Enough minerals. The tank has
Минерал для
the tank can.
Так.
No way. I'm more or less. Certainly not. Thank you. There are more than enough of these.
Так, допустим.
Wait! Don't! This is nuts. Enough minerals for...
Руфус, Логононец, Гермес. Если так. Они оба туда поперлись.
Oh, crap. Stop! Oh.
А, нам нужен третий. Ой. А, их перерабатывает там. Ну-ка.
Quitting time.
Как тут сюда попасть? То есть, допустим, если я добавлю сюда оливок.
Get serious. I need the components of...
Ага.
What? Probably because the... Quitting time. Wow, what a big surprise.
Пробей.
Can you punch this for me? Thanks.
Так, ну это тоже логично. Как ты медленно ходишь.
Congratulations! You set a new overtime record. To keep the memory of this grand moment forever fresh in your mind, you receive an amazing bonus, garlic. For garlic helps you remember, and judging by your overtime, enjoy your...
Да.
I'll,
А что ты убрать не хочешь, что ли? Отлично. Что у нас там?
Swillow Fizz. This used to be my... I always liked how they made...
Так, ну допустим, в фургон мы зайдем.
Oh, not a chance. It's totally rusted shut. It's just one obstacle after another.
Смазать.
There we go! It actually worked! This is incredible! Could it be that I have just discovered a way to make use of olives?
Берем масло. Берем соль. Берем шампойло. Берем картоху. Так, поехали к вампирам. Чеснок будешь?
Hey, little one, are you hungry? Actually, never mind. Eat this. Adorable. Okay now.
Так, окей. Пока все просто.
This is where the gauges.
Так, то есть мы добавляем шампойло.
There were months when I lived on nothing.
Так, воды на 3. Добавляем соль.
You know what they say? You are what you eat. Salt, the spice of life.
Минералы.
The essential building
Картошка.
blocks of life itself.
Белки.
And here's some more protein. Good thing there isn't a gauge for cholesterol.
Так. И масло.
Oh, this is gonna be so yummy.
Мне кажется, он получится несколько ущербным. Во, нам хватает на 3 планов. Ну, тут все просто. Прям слишком просто. 3 щелкаем. Двое убьются, один не сможет.
Oh, rats. Stop!
Hey, what are you doing? Wait for me? Oh, damn it.
Эй, Гермес. Как он медленно к нему идет.
Why don't you just let me go?
Now you know how it feels.
Yes, but what else do you want? You said so yourself. All is lost.
That's what I thought. But then I found gold. What were you planning? Can she be saved?
Oh, you know the girl? She fell from the sky shortly after you. There was a spark of life left in her brain. The rest was pretty much smashed up. So I created a clone, which survived long enough for me to perform a complete scan. Here, your lady friend can confirm with this. Even though I have no idea what good it would do, Deponia is lost.
Just leave that to me.
Так, поехали.
It fits like a French fry up a nose.
Yeah.
The gauge, does that mean? Who cares? I'm sure nothing bad. All right, and in you go. I'm gonna save you, Goal. What's happening now? Something's going wrong.
What are you doing?
One guess. I'm saving Goal.
But this won't work. There's no nucleic acid left in the machine.
So what? It worked for you.
Quick, abort the process. The pipes are overheating. The whole thing's about to blow.
No!
Куча.
Goal? Is that you?
She fails to
Какая?
mature properly. That's because of the nucleic acid.
Where is she now?
That pipe leads into the sewers under Porta Fisca. I'm so sorry, Rufus, but it looks like your girlfriend is lost forever now.
No,
Да, ну,
she's
конечно.
alive. I can still save her.
You know, I've still got some nucleic acid left. In theory, you could still use it to mature her. But what about Deponia? The last high boat could take off for Elysium at any moment. You cannot save Goal and reach the Ascension Customs at the same time. And even if you could, the Upper Ascension Station houses the Organon's headquarters. You'll never make it in there by yourself.
But I'm not just by myself. My resistance friends are in Porta Fisco. I'll get them to distract the Organon, while Goal and I sneak onto the high boat.
And who's going to let them know? Who will save Goal? And who will prevent Argus from leaving on the high boat in the meantime? You can't do it all. There isn't enough time for that. There would have to be 3 of you. And even if you could,
Are you sure you really want to go through with this?
there isn't enough biomass left in the chamber for 3 clones. This way, at least I can serve one
Ну чё,
final
поехали.
purpose.
You're the ultimate cool guy, Hermes.
Let's not get sentimental. Have you got the nucleic acid?
Nucleic acid? Check.
Very good. Remember, it won't be cloned as well. Only one of the 3 of you will have it when the process is finished.
Don't worry, Hermes. I understood everything. You can rely on me.
I only hope your construction with the sandbags is going to work. If the lever isn't activated,
It's gonna work all right. It has to.
in that case, let's not lose any time. 3,
2, 1.
here we go!
Спасибо, утконос. Ты классный.
Hey! It worked! Yup. What next? This is getting ridiculous. There must be a way for us to agree, but you two are just too stubborn. One of you two needs to gather the rebels for a surprise attack. You do it, huh? Why me? I'll head to the Organon headquarters and delay the high boat's launch. I said it first. No, I did. I'll go down to the sewers and rescue Goal. But that's my job. No, it's mine. I'll rescue Goal. I've got the nucleic acid. No, I've got it. But Hermes gave it to me. Why don't we have a look? One of those 2 half-wits has got the nucleic acid, but which one? One of those 2 but which one? Oh man, I wish I by means of a cool new interface element at the lower edge of the screen. I knew it! I guess this means I'll get to save Goal. Not so fast. Hey! Hey! Hey, stop that nonsense. Hey!
Чё, все 3 вниз? А, ну как повезло, да? Окей. Три дебила.
Wow, Rufus a clone? Wow, well, what do you know now? That's mind-boggling news, but I'm sure you can cope. Just put on your slickers and hitch up your knickers, for once more there flickers a speckle of hope. Well, things do look black, you need someone to check all the bulbs at the tunnels, and if by hap it turns out to be a cloning lab, you can prep for a quantum step. For 3 times the reverse is 3 times the jab.
The SARS, 3 times the crap.
No, damn it, it's jab! 3 times the jab!
Очки на полное прохождение, потому что каждый напяливает тоже такой себя. Надо их беречь для особенных моментов. Вчера была просто демонстрация.
Gold? Is that you? Man, it's dark here. Gold, we have to be careful. Who knows what sort of dangerous beasts are lurking in the dark? Her constant. I have to get her to come. Please be. After all, we must assume we're surrounded by evil, people-eating monsters. No, please don't. Shh. Quiet. This is dry, long, and thin. No doubt about it. It's the plot of Secret Files Tunguska. Or a low-hanging branch. Either one. Let's see whether I can feel something. There's a crevice in the rock. There's a crevice. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts! There's something growing there. Some kind of moss or brush.
В смысле?
Do you have a problem, Bozo dear?
Боза?
No. Thank you, Mrs. Mook. Let the boy do his business in peace, woman!
Oh, I thought he needed help.
I'll manage. It's just...
You're afraid, aren't you, Sonny?
Yes. Of going party?
No. Of the end of the world, you moron!
No. It's just... it doesn't matter.
Don't even think about it! Yoo-hoo! You weren't expecting that, were you? Boy, you've really got a lot of... chic.
Почему Боза испугался?
It wasn't exactly pleasant for me either. What an ass.
Так, у этого тоже нет. Давайте на третьего посмотрим.
Well, look at that! I landed right at the foot of the Upper Ascension Station, the site of the Orgonaut headquarters, and the birth of the last high boat to Elysium. I need to be careful from now on. Well, more careful than usual. This place is crawling with Orgonauts. They're obviously withdrawing from the city. I wonder what they're planning. Maybe I can eavesdrop.
Move! Hurry us up! There are still some crates that are bound for Elysium. No, not that one. It's supposed to go to the 3rd intermediate level.
No doubt about it. It's the plot. Or a low hang. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up. Please, after all. Please. I have to get. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud. You'll wake up the...
Вообще ничего не делается, да? Тут они еще как-то друг с другом, видимо, связаны. Или нет?
There's a crap. Here we go. You wake. Here we. Not so. You wake up the. Here we. Not so. You wake up the.
Видимо, да, видимо, как-то это все связано.
That is the upper ascension station, somewhere up there. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting. May I bother you for a moment?
Huh? Oh, look, Luke! It's Baby Bozo!
Nonsense, woman! That's not Baby Bozo! It's just a stray hobo!
Is it now? So why do I think it's Baby Bozo?
Because you're old and senile.
Excuse me? I hate to interrupt you, but, Do you know what's up with Bozo?
Oh, so you're a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense!
Типа того.
Bozo would never be friends with some random hobo. That's because, unlike you, he has a handful of brain cells left, even if he doesn't act a part at the moment.
He's depressed, Mook.
Oh, of course he is. He's got no job, no girlfriend. The world is coming to an end.
He does so have a girlfriend. Her name is Bambina, and she lives in the floating black market.
If she contradicts him as often as you do to me, I can surely understand why he moved back here
Его
with his
родители.
folks.
I'm not a hobo.
See, Mook? I told you he's not a hobo.
So, back then, you also said it's not gangrene. We could have saved that leg, you know. Poor Timmy.
What are you doing here in the middle of a war zone? Don't you know what's going on around you?
Are you still talking to that hobo woman?
I'll talk to whoever I please.
What does he want?
He wants to know what's going on here.
Well, tell him that nothing's happening here at all these days. At least not since the Argonaut retreated.
You can tell him that yourself. I'm not your secretary, you know.
Is that the Bozo family's house over there?
Why? Isn't this one good enough for you? It may have suffered a little grenade damage here and there, but it's still our home.
Я тут сейчас
Calm
понял, что
yourself, Mook. He's asking about the Bozos.
Well, in that case, he's wrong here. They live next door.
только сейчас заметил, что тут от дома-то только крыша осталась.
Yeah, I'm looking for the resistance camp.
Tell him we're not buying anything.
The young man is looking for something, Mook.
And so he asks you of all people. You never know where you put anything.
Ah, at least I still have my manners.
Oh, if you really had any manners, you'd take care of your guest.
Oh, the hobo. I almost forgot about him.
Tell him that if he absolutely must go around panhandling, he should try the resistance instead. Their camp is just down the stairs and across the square after all. Those people at least know how to keep order.
Do you even get what I'm saying?
5, right?
Nonsense, woman. It's at least 7.
What do you know? You haven't got a clue what this is about.
Then why don't you ask your good buddy, the hobo?
Безумные
He seems to have an
товарищи.
answer for everything.
Ah, rubbish. He's not even talking.
That's because you won't let him get a word in edgewise. Look, he's trying to say something. Again.
Ah, just forget it. This is too crazy, even for me. I'm leaving.
You know, I think you were right, Mook. He was a hobo after all.
That's what I said, woman. But you never listen to me.
I would look absolutely fabulous in this outfit, as long as nobody important is looking. Fire! Fire! I'm on my way! Wee 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 wee! Yeah!
Oh, Oh, look! Move! Oh, that is so cute! Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin David's fireman's uniform!
Nonsense, woman. That isn't Baby Bozo. It's a wandering hobo already.
Oh, you're right. No, I knew it was a mistake to cheat the optician at bingo.
Какие они безумные.
Yeah, okay, one more time. Hey-ya!
Oh, look! Move! Oh, Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin Alex's ninja outfit.
Nonsense, woman. It's just that hobo again.
You think so? Well then, he's not getting a caffeine lollipop.
Кофейный леденец.
Is that really necessary?
Обязательно. Кофейный леденец.
Oh, look! Move! Oh, there's Baby Bozo! Well, Baby Bozo, would you like another caffeine lollipop?
You shouldn't give the baby caffeine lollipops, woman. He'll just take off again.
All you ever do is complain, Mook. The child has to eat. How else will he get to be as big and strong as his brother?
Oh, heavens above. I
Bozo есть
certainly hope
маленький
the
брат.
baby Bozo doesn't take after that whiny good-for-nothing. He should take a lesson from his cousins instead. At least they've done something with their lives.
Don't listen to the nasty old man, sweetie. Here, you
Давай,
can have a
леденец, я
caffeine
пошел.
lollipop from me.
Wow, that was humiliating and enlightening at the same time. Kind of like my school days. I knew there was a reason I dropped out after the 2nd grade.
Что там в сумке? Почему этот человек торчит?
My dearest Honey Bunch, I wish you were here with me. What a cheesy opening. That's gonna cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good for my health. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will arg. All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank.
Так, ну допустим. Здесь что?
Huh? What's going on here?
Oh, look, Grandpa.
Че?
We have visitors.
Маленький босс бородатый. Какая прелесть.
Oh, then I better put on my pants, huh?
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you a friend of Bozo?
Nonsense. Bozo doesn't have any friends.
I mean, that gifted tinkerer he talks about.
Yep, that's me, Rufus. Where is the old pirate?
Pirate? That chump?
Chump. Brilliant.
Bozo is upstairs in his bed.
Crying like a little girl.
Speaking of which, can somebody get me out of here for crying out loud?
He's stuck. He must be weighed down by all that junk mail in his bag. Huh. That must have been too intellectual.
I'm stuck. Isn't that weird?
Why would Baby can't even talk?
Let me ask you, why would you need a brain?
I don't get it. He's the spitting image of his brother.
He sure is, and dribbling too.
Coochie coochie coo. movie material. And you're really Bozo's grandpa?
I've wondered that for years, but my doctor refuses to conduct a grand paternity test.
So, you must be Bozo's mother, right?
Guess again.
His aunt? His wicked stepmother? A burglar? His parole officer?
No.
His grandma? His food taster? His sister? All of the above?
Wait, what was the second to last thing you said?
His sister?
Oh, Rufus, you sweet talker.
Yeah, why?
I'm his mother, of course.
Молодая мама.
What?
But you're welcome to call me Mama. As in, come to Mama.
What's wrong with Bozo?
Oh, Rufus, I'm at my wit's end. He's been like a different person ever since he came back. The boy won't eat, he won't talk. And not even his beloved Fifi Fairy Frills stories cheer him up.
Fifi Fairy Frills. I'm gonna make Bozo well again.
You're such a nice young man. I wish I had a son like you.
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
But of course, it's down the road, across the square, then straight on. I sometimes bake muffins for the young soldier.
And then she uses them to lay a trail from the camp gate to our house.
Can you tell me something about Bozo?
Of course. What would you like to know?
Watch yourself, Rufus. Don't open that can of worms.
What can?
Oh, don't take him seriously. It's not a can. It's just a tin box where we keep the family photos.
Get out of here, Rufus, before it's too late.
I didn't even know that Bozo grew up in Portofisco.
Didn't he tell you anything?
No idea. Listening to him is so incredibly exhausting.
Oh, that's because his wobbly cheeks press on his jaw. He's stopped wearing his braces, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'll go and remind him. Every hour if I have to. I had no idea that Bozo has a baby brother. He's the spitting image of Bozo.
He sure is. And dribbling, too.
That's because all male bozos have an exceptionally full head of hair. As soon as I start breastfeeding them, it grows like crazy.
Вот он, секретный
Maybe you
ингредиент.
should use your breast milk as a... Just a minute. What was the secret ingredient to your special shampoo again?
Well, that's a secret.
I had no idea that Bozo had such a cool mother.
Oh, Rufus, you flatterer. You certainly know how to cheer up a grieving woman.
Where's Bozo's father?
Missing in action. I'm beside myself with worry. I'm glad I have so much support from friends who distract me from my grief.
What friends would that be? The milkman, the plumber, or the mailman?
Well, you know what they say. You don't leave your good friends hanging.
А мама-то?
Did you know that Bozo has a girlfriend?
Really?
Yes. Her name is Bambina. She owns a weapons shop in the floating black market.
Did you hear that, Grandpa? Bozo has a little lady friend.
What? That wimp? I'll only believe that when I see it.
Yes. It's really hard to imagine. He's always been so shy. When I gave him the talk about the birds and the bees, he wouldn't leave the house without a beekeeper's hat for weeks.
What was Bozo like as a child? There must be some embarrassing stories you can tell me.
Not really. He was a very good little boy. He never broke anything, and he took very good care of his Fifi Fairy Frills doll. And even when playing knights, he always insisted on being the princess.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Why not? After all, it's not every day that I get to enjoy the company of such a fit young man.
At least not now that the mailman is stuck in the window.
I thought that Portafisco was occupied by the Organon.
So it was until recently. But under the command of the new general, the Resistance has recaptured the city.
New general?
Oh, you haven't met the general then?
I didn't even know we had ranks. Can I stay for dinner?
But of course, Rufus. Bozo's friends are always welcome here, especially when they look so scrumptious.
Just so we're on the same page, I'll sit at the table, eating, and not end up as a meat dish next to the salad. Right? When's dinner?
You need to ask Grandpa. He promised to cook if Bozo ever brought home a friend.
You weren't listening. I said I will cook if Bozo ever brings home a girlfriend. Like that's ever gonna happen. Huh.
Okay, you make meanwhile. I'll dig out some photos from Bozo's ballet lessons.
I have a couple of questions about Bozo.
So do I. But sometimes the most obvious explanation is also the best. Grandma Bozo just shouldn't have smoked so much while she was pregnant.
Пойдемте к Бозо.
There you are. Come on, bedtime's over. Rise and shine. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Go away.
But we need to get to the rebel camp. You have to help me save the world. Bozo! Oh, man. What have we here? A doctor's referral to a therapist. Will you look at that? I've always known he's lost his marbles. So now we have written proof. I've always known he's lost. So now we have written... I like this idea. A self-portrait as a cash box. Yeah. It's all right, you old grouch. Bozo!
Leave me alone.
Oh, good grief. Hey, Bozo! Here's a letter from your father.
What?
I mean, wait a second. Were you fond of your father?
Very much.
Nah. In that case, I don't think this would cheer you up. Yeah. Hey, Bozo! Say, Come on, open up. Here comes the high boat.
Don't wanna.
No worries. I'm gonna take care of your baby brother while you're knocked out.
No!
Oh, don't panic. I'm good with children. I'm gonna teach him a few tricks. For instance, he could help me with my saw trick. Oh, come on. What could possibly happen? Baby Bozo is much shorter than you, after all. Yeah. I've always known he's lost his mom, so now we have...
Так, ладно, окей. Может, мать что-то скажет.
What's wrong with Bozo?
Oh, Rufus, I'm at my wits. He's been like a different... The boy won't eat, and not even his beloved...
Yeah.
Может, дед что-то скажет.
What does Bozo...
Balls.
No, I mean, what does he have?
Well, No idea. Certainly not balls.
A letter? I wish you were here. What? That's gonna go. Well, service to the morning's. Oh, all my love. P.S. I think he is secret. At any rate.
Так, допустим так.
Well, would you like a lollipop? Hey, who's throwing things at me? Hey, what was that? Anyway?
Работает.
Lying around here somewhere. Sweet. I would make such a great father. I wonder if there are any limits to my good nature. Huh? Where did he suddenly disappear to? Hey, that's not funny. You know what, Mama Bozo?
What is it, my boy?
Okay.
You. Meanwhile.
Так, ладно, поехали.
This is, what? A pacifier? At least, it feels like a pacifier. Somewhat drooly. And, well, pacifier-shaped. Here we go.
Дай ребенку.
There. That should shut her up for now. Here we go. Ha! Got it.
У нас есть
Here we
ветка.
go. I got it. Here we go. Feels like there's more back there. I feel a draft, and the air is warm and moist. No doubt about it. It's the plot. Poor Aloha. It'll be hard to get. Will you be quiet now?
Так, окей. У нас есть все для факела. Мы здесь пока идем к повстанцам, видимо.
Are you merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice?
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
A whole cabinet full of, well, if I can't get...
Hands off! The antidepressants are for patients who are not beyond hope.
Так, у меня, допустим, есть направление.
I have a doctor's referral.
May I see it? Everything seems to be in order. Please lie down on the couch.
Well, you sure don't waste any time. You could at least put on some romantic music.
Just lie down, okay?
All right, all right.
All right. First, I would like you to tell me why you're here.
So, I've got this friend.
A friend. Uh-huh. I see. What's wrong with him?
I don't know. He just lies around all day, doing nothing.
And, according to you, what should he be doing?
Well, something useful for a change, like saving the world, etc.
Saving the world? Don't you think that's asking a bit much of a single person?
Of course, it's practically impossible, but that didn't stop us before. We had many narrow escapes, but now, of all times, so close to victory, boom, count me out, nothing doing.
Well, I can understand your friend pretty well. He's under enormous pressure and probably scared.
Yes, naturally. That sounds like him. Black beard on the outside, yellow liver on the inside.
And quite rightfully so, don't you think? Save the world. That's a huge responsibility.
He can't split himself in three after all.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
As you say, he... say what?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty down myself when there was only one of me.
Whoa! Let's take this slowly.
Actually, that was mainly because of this stressful resurrection business. And, of course, the fact that I had killed my girlfriend.
I see. One thing at a time. Why, don't you just tell me a little bit about, yourself?
I often have the feeling that I don't belong.
Belong to what?
You know, everything. Deponia.
So you wish you were better integrated?
Jeepers, no. I just want to leave this place. Elysium is where I belong. Unfortunately, getting there is harder than I thought. At least as long as I'm trying to prevent this planet from being blown apart.
I see.
I'm afraid of transforming into someone I don't want to be. I last saw him yesterday when I brushed my teeth.
In the mirror?
Right.
And what's so terrible about him?
Oh, you know, Goal's ex-fiancée is an Elysian. A real sleazebag.
And you feel compelled to take over his role?
Yeah, that's the plan, yes.
And naturally, that makes you feel uncomfortable.
I hate this role.
You are tired of having to pretend.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, I'm impressed. Your use of complex metaphors to describe your inner turmoil is truly remarkable.
Yeah, what complex? But this isn't about metaphors. I'm talking about my evil doppelganger.
I see.
I'm racked with guilt.
Does that have anything to do with the factor that you, killed your girlfriend? Isn't that what you told me earlier?
Nah, it's fine. I revived her. I'm more worried about her going down the drain. She's only a baby.
I see.
I'm plagued by fears of failure. There's so much left to do, and so little time. Even splitting myself in three doesn't seem enough.
But you still seem pretty relaxed to me.
Oh, you thought I was talking about myself. No way. I'm super cool. I was referring to the other two me's.
I'm afraid this is getting a little too cryptic for me. You appear to be under a lot of pressure. Sometimes the best solution is to simply give up. Would that really be the end of the world?
Yes. Are you even listening to me? I was dead.
You mean you had a near-death experience?
Doesn't get any nearer.
What was it like?
Like a nightmare at first. Then, I remember a light. And eventually, I met my maker.
Really?
Yes, his name is Hermes. Cool guy, actually. Too bad he had to kill himself for me.
I see.
I could tell you about my childhood.
I'd like that, yes.
My foster father was the mayor in our village. At first, he took me along to the city hall, but at some point, I wasn't allowed back in because I accidentally declared war on the Shrapnel Coast. After that, I was mostly locked up by myself at home.
You didn't have a key?
No, I was still very young. But then, by the time I turned 4, I learned how to open those handcuffs using the underwire from Grandpa's bra.
I see.
Let's change the subject, shall we?
Do you feel embarrassed when you disclose all these things about yourself?
No. Why? Quite the opposite.
Well, you should.
But this is not really about me. It's about my friend.
Are you quite sure about that? Couldn't it be that this is primarily about you after all? That's nothing to be ashamed of, you know.
Wow, you're good. Everyone else always asks like there's something wrong with that. I'm not here just to chat with you, actually.
You're expecting results. That's quite normal. If you have a hard time talking about your problems, we can begin with something else. How about a Rorschach test?
What? You gonna lock me up in a shack with a lion?
Давай.
It's an association game with cards.
Oh, a card game. Fine with me, but don't get your hopes up. I always win at cards because I'm the coolest guy there is. Much more so than my father, for example.
If you say so, let's get started then.
Penis! No, I mean, I'm ready.
So, what do you see in this picture?
Elysium, majestically enthroned high above Deponia.
And that does not worry you? You know the rumors about the Elysians giving the order to blow up Deponia, right?
Do I know them? I started them.
I see. Perhaps we should proceed with the next picture. What do you see here?
Так.
A gorgeous butterfly. You what? A butterfly, you know, flitting through the air, not a care in the world.
I see.
Was that wrong? In that case, I would like to use my lifeline.
This is not about being right or wrong. It's just that most people see something different in this picture.
Most people are idiots. They wouldn't know a butterfly if it fluttered up their butt.
I see. Interesting. Let's look at the next picture.
Да я понял. Надо поглянуть.
What do you see?
Дьявол. Ладно,
Suit yourself.
уйдем отсюда.
Come back when you're ready to take the...
Moe's therapeutic ropes, the cheaper alternative. Eleganza, the rope for the fashion-conscious woman. Welcome to Morbid Moe's Rope Barn.
Ah, I see you are interested in our flyer.
Very much so.
Excellent! You'll find all the important information on our products in there. There's even a small preview of the upcoming winter fashions on the back. If you are subject to winter depression, you should act now. Many models are out of stock during the holidays. What are you doing?
Well, I'm making a paper airplane. What else?
My beautiful flyer!
Well, we'll see if it's a beautiful flyer in the test flight. Classy. I bet they'd look good on gold. Velvety. It flatters the neck. It flat. 2 ropes for the price of 1.
Я хочу с тобой поговорить, ты тоже
Good day to you, sir. Would you like to buy a rope? We have exactly the right rope for every neck.
What are the financing options?
A man with gallows humor. I like that. But we only accept cash, unless, of course, you're participating in our rebate campaign. With 30 points, you get a toaster with a fixture for the bathtub.
Nah, I don't really know. I think I'll take a look around first.
Of course. Take your time, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any help trying something on.
He looks grumpy. I better not bother him. He looks grumpy. I better not...
Barry! There's somebody at the door!
I heard it!
Chase him off! I need quiet for the cover story. You know, about that idiot who almost got us all killed.
Yeah, I know! Psst. Rufus, come in! But please be very quiet, okay?
Что за Барри?
Hey,
Я не
Barry.
помню Барри.
Why so sad?
Oh, Rufus, it's terrible.
А, это
Everyone says
фанат.
you aren't a hero. You're an idiot. They say you brought down the end of the world upon us.
Ah, they're just jealous. I'm totally swell, and you know it.
I don't don't know what to think anymore. I haven't been able to get a single shot of your heroic deeds.
Well, you just aren't as good a photographer as I am.
If only I had just one photo as proof of your selflessness.
Yeah, that would be great for me. You know what? I'll make you a deal. I'll find the subject for another heroic deed, and you'll get your photo. Agreed?
Oh, that would be so great.
I'll be right back. There's only one single letter in the typecase. A capital Yerk. Isn't this needed?
No. Whatever for? There are hardly any words that contain it, and we already reported on the satyr knuckles in our winter special, Mythological Physical Extremities.
Oh yeah, I think Tony had that issue. Whatever for?
The cover story was about centaurs.
Oh yeah, of course, I remember. He looks grumpy. I better not.
Так, ладно, допустим.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, rats. Nobody there.
Хрена себе никого.
Male assistant wanted. You're looking for an assistant?
So you can read, bravo. I'm looking for a handsome man to work under me.
Too bad I'm busy.
I said handsome, didn't I?
She looks like a big extra large burrito herself, with a ground beef cream filling. Delicious. Hi there.
Hello.
Was that all? Just hello?
How would you like to hear, huh? Welcome to Burrito Rat Paradise? So you think my sign isn't flashy enough?
Nah, not really. What are you selling here?
This is a fashion boutique. I sell men's suits with matching designer hats.
Yeah, looks more like a burrito stand to me.
How perceptive of you, Inspector Trash Vest. Why are you even asking, since you obviously swallowed a lie detector, huh?
Any special offers today?
I've got these burrito wraps for 1.25 zlotys each. If that's not special enough for you, go someplace else, where they have flashing signs that say special offer. Count on it that their burrito wraps cost a lot more. Flashing signs don't come for free, you know.
4 burritos, please.
Sorry, my assistant resigned.
You had an assistant?
Yeah. No idea how he managed to open his shackles.
Well, why don't you just make the burritos yourself?
I've had surgery. The doctor says I shouldn't move too much. That's my big heart.
Why? Did you donate a kidney?
No, didn't you listen? I said my heart is too big.
Oh, come on. Make me a few burritos, will ya?
No, without an assistant.
Have you seen a baby pass through here?
I know nothing about missing babies. Nothing, and no one can prove otherwise.
Come on. It should have passed here just a minute ago.
Oh? In that case, I really don't know.
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
Just down the road, behind me.
And you tell me just like that? I mean, what if I were an Organon spy?
Well, you just can't plan for everything, can you? You could have been a mutated flu virus. Then I shouldn't even have talked to you.
Have you found a male assistant in the meantime?
Yeah, but I ate him already.
You're joking, right?
Yeah, if you have to explain it, it's not a joke anymore.
Nothing from me right now.
A good choice. We got plenty of that.
Так, ну там лагерь повстанцев, давайте посмотрим.
Is it really that hard to make? Just FYI, this time I'm breaking it off on purpose. Well, of course, I mean I'm gonna adjust it. a little bit more. Oopsie. That is the upper ascension station, somewhere up there. The last high boat
это глюк, да?
is waiting.
Давай-ка выйдем, перезайдем. А как-то по-другому должно выглядеть, да? А! Да, все съехало.
Something's moving back there. It's hard for normal eyes to tell what it is, but I can see it's a blurry blob. No doubt about it.
Действительно какой-то глюк. А это что? Ворота в лагерь. Ух ты, прикольно.
Yoo-hoo! Open up!
Yes?
Leibold! What luck! Let me in. Do I know you? Excuse me? It's me, Rufus. Come on, you must recognize your leader.
You look like Rufus, but you can't be him. Rufus made it to the upper ascension station with Yanosh.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Who's in charge here?
A new leader.
Well, then let me in. I want to talk to him.
No, I can't. How can I be sure you're not an Organon spy?
That takes the cake. After all, I started this rebellion.
Oh, and is there anyone who can attest to that?
You mean besides you?
Yes, precisely. Somebody else has to vouch for you?
Huh. This is a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. But all right, I'll be right back. And you can get ready to do a few push-ups.
Ладно, нормально.
Bambina? Lottie? What are you doing here? And why are you dressed as men?
First of all, these are our uniforms.
We're now
Officers of the Resistance!
Officers. Cute.
Moreover, it's Private Lottie to you now, and Sergeant Bambi.
Sergeant Bambi.
Do you hear that, Lottie?
I think
Rufus is making fun of us, Sergeant!
Да я в любом случае перезапущу. Просто это...
Ladies, please.
Все равно сейчас заканчивать буду.
Get your panties in a knot. That causes chafing. I need someone who can identify me.
You are Rufus.
Yeah, I know that. But Leibold appears to have forgotten. So will you come to the gate with me so he'll finally let me into the camp?
Maybe later. We're on an important mission right now.
Oh yeah, you're painting each other's nails?
Nah. We're giving each other tattoos of our squad insignia.
Unfortunately, we're
still missing a suitable design!
What about a little pony? Or adorable kitten paw prints?
Are you trying to tell us we're not tough enough?
Yeah, exactly. I suggested that because I'm a macho male, not because I love adorable kitten paw prints.
If you want to test the toughness of my fists, just let me know.
I've got an idea for your squad insignia.
Let's hear it.
What about a shark?
Huh. That's not a bad idea.
Don't you think a shark might make me look fat?
That would depend on the color.
What about...
Dusky pink!
But then it won't go with the shoes.
What about a pretty flower?
A flower?
What? Women like flowers.
You think you're so funny, huh? Let's see whether you're still laughing when I crack your nasal bone straight into your brain. If you have one.
God, you ladies are awfully hard to please. What about a unicorn?
Yes!
Private?
Did I say...
Yes, I meant no, of course!
You heard her. But if you wait until I find the crowbar, I'll be happy to make you look like a unicorn.
What about a dainty little princess crown?
Oh, that would be so totally...
Offensive. Exactly.
Offensive and how? Let's make him bleed for this affront.
What about a mop?
Oh, so we can mop up the blood and gore of our enemies, right?
No, Private. He's only trying to insult us. But if he carries on, he'll wish he had a mop for his own guts.
I'm sure you'll find something suitable.
If you think of anything else, keep it to yourself, unless it's actually good.
So you've joined the Resistance now, too.
Do you mind?
Of course not, Sergeant. Bambi.
What's so funny about that?
Well, it's funny because you're women. Don't you get it?
Oh, for pity's sake, I always knew you was an idiot. But a sexist idiot?
What? No. It's got nothing to do with sexism. Some things just don't fit together. Women in the Resistance. I mean, that's like, you know, putting a sombrero on a wombat.
Ho, ho, ho! Sombrero!
You see, even Lottie finds it funny. And I don't think it's because she's prejudiced against toxicants, right?
Never.
Or wombats.
Oh, I love wombats. They're so... they're useful animals!
Exactly, just like women. Attention! Superior officer present.
Ah! Where?
Behind you?
Naturally, I was referring to myself, you herbal cannon fodder supplement.
Yeah, right.
We're only taking orders from our squad leader!
Yeah, well, I don't care who that is. She's under my command as well. I'm the big chief, after all.
Nice try, Rufus, but we know the General, and you're not him.
The what? The General? Squad leaders? Generals? Have I really been gone that long? Bozo's sick.
Not his milk allergy acting up again. Tell him I'm not gonna hold back his hair this time.
Yeah, that's no fun, for sure. But that's not what I was referring to. I think he's depressed.
Because of the planet's destruction?
No idea. He's totally lethargic, just muttering to himself.
He doesn't have to worry. The new General has a plan.
I have a plan too.
Huh. In that case, I take it all back. He should be very worried indeed.
Can't you take a short break to identify me at the gate?
Not until we find the right...
Our squad leader. Spirit, I thought you were on duty.
Team Spirit, Rufus! Don't you even know what... just forget it.
I don't... All right, I don't have time.
That's more like it.
Вообще...
If my name were Urkel, I too bad. If my name were too bad.
No thanks. We have enough ink. What we need is the design.
If my name were too bad. I found the right design for your unit.
And Irk? What's that supposed to stand for?
For something irksome.
That's written with an I, like intensive care.
А это что такое? Это. Ладно, наверное, на сегодня закончим. Потому что и глюки какие-то пошли. Вообще уже время. То есть завтра продолжим. Посмотрим, что, куда, зачем и почему. Ну, мы туда все равно еще вернемся и посмотрим, что там происходит, где и как. Надеюсь, глюк пройдет завтра. Вот, а на сегодня хорош, наверное. Вот, это было забавно. Смотрим, что нас ждет дальше. А сегодня всем спасибо, пока. Депоня продолжает удивлять. Некоторые вещи довольно-таки интересно выглядят. общем, до завтра.